So if you love a good smoothie as much as I do, I want to share with you a way that you can recreate some of my favorites out there and save yourself a lot of money. My name is JoAnna Pallante. Welcome back to my channel. I am a mom with a passion for holistic living. So I am a sucker for all things Erewhon. I know that this store can be controversial to some people because they say it isn't worth the hype. It's so expensive. I have a membership. I love it. I love that they take this approach where they won't carry anything that isn't healthy. They really vet their foods. There's no seed oils, nothing, no bad sugars and things like that. So I love their smoothies. I do find that some of them are overhyped, like the famous Hailey Bieber smoothie. All my friends come to LA. They all want to try the Hailey Bieber smoothie. Here's a tip. The Hailey Bieber ice cream, a million times better than the $22 smoothie. What I've also learned recently is that when these celebrities do these collaborations with Erewhon, the celebrity gets to donate $2 to a charity of their choice, which is great. And then I think the celebrity also takes $1 off every smoothie. So basically there's a $3 premium in these smoothies. So unless the smoothie is really packed with good stuff, I just don't see the justification for paying $22 for something that I can make at home. So the at-home investment is probably like $30 for all of the ingredients, and then you can make multiple smoothies throughout the month. I do different twists, different variations, but I've got my tried and true favorite that I'm going to share with you today. And I love it because I pack it with all different things that are going to help your skin, hair, nails, gut, hit your protein goals. So we're going to balance out your blood sugar. These smoothies are it. So let me take you through the process and I'll give you a list of what you need and then you can recreate this at home. So the smoothie that I try to mirror is one of my favorites at Erewhon. It's priced less than the Hailey Bieber smoothie. So even still, this is probably going to set you back about $15 to $18 at the store. And I know other stores besides Erewhon make similar variations. It's definitely a go-to when I'm on the go and I can't make a smoothie at home. So the base of the smoothie is basically going to be some combination of organic peanut butter, a protein I swap in and out. So you can do like an unflavored protein. Lately, I've been doing this chocolate flavored protein by Truvani. It gives it some extra flavor. I always use Malk almond milk. That's my go-to almond milk for no added fillers. And then I usually add a banana. So that's going to be kind of like my starting place for the smoothie. So at Erewhon, they call this the peanut butter blast. I always make sure to ask for whey protein there because when they use this plant-based protein, it just doesn't taste as good. So if you're local to LA and you want to try the peanut butter blast, that's something that I would recommend, just mentioning that you want the whey protein and not the plant-based protein option. Sometimes if I need an extra kick when I'm at the store, I will add in cold brew as a base instead of the almond milk so I could get a little caffeine boost. So that's something you can also sub out at home if you want to integrate your coffee or caffeine fix into your smoothie. Another thing that I really like to do when I am building this smoothie out for myself is add a little bit of frozen banana. It just gives it enough texture so that it tastes like a good cold blended beverage. So I always keep these organic frozen bananas on hand. I throw in a little bit of organic frozen banana and then a regular banana for taste. Another superfood that I like to work in is a date. So dates can be high in sugar, but they're natural sugar. When I was pregnant, I used to eat like 5 dates a day. They're amazing for pregnancy when you're trying to get yourself into labor. They're supposed to help like ripen your cervix. So I was all about that at that point in my life. But right now I'll maybe work one of these unpitted dates into the smoothie. It makes it a little bit sweet and it also is high in magnesium. So dates are another favorite to add into this smoothie if you have them at home. Lastly, the other thing that I like to add in just to make this an all-around, power-packed smoothie for the day, and I can use this actually as a meal replacement with all these things going into it because it's quite filling, is I will put some chia seeds, some flax seeds, and also my favorite collagen. Lily loves this smoothie as well. It's definitely a household favorite. I can make this in my NutriBullet, which I highly recommend investing in. I throw all kinds of things in the NutriBullet. I'm a big fan of the NutriBullet. I'll link that in the description with my links. But the NutriBullet is just great for making these things on the go. It really just blends them really nice and easy, 60 seconds. It chops up the dates and all those things that, you need help with getting into a nice smoothie mix. So I know sometimes it can really be a struggle to get these healthy meals in, especially when you're on the go like I am. I'm always trying to hit my protein goals. If you want some additional, meal ideas and things that I've done to stay in shape as a mom in her 40s, the metabolism definitely starts slowing after 40. I've got you. I've got a guide on my fitness and nutrition plans, and I'm also available for coaching calls. So I'm happy to help you work through wherever you might be struggling. So this is just one of my go-tos. Some days I do different things. I always try to mix it up, but this is probably my favorite to make. Let me know in the comments if you have a different twist on this smoothie or another smoothie that you absolutely love, because I'm always looking to try new things. And like I said, this is something that I could work into my day-to-day routine just with different tweaks. So I'd always love to hear your suggestions. So I'm definitely a big believer in balance. And if you follow me, you'll see that I enjoy a good meal, going out to dinner and socializing just as much as anyone. But if you want to get more information on how I make that work and stay fit and healthy, make sure to check out the next video on my 80-20 rule and how I implement that in my day-to-day.